I know what you're thinking. This seems like a really bizarre sort of matchup, but Oreo is doing a event with Star Wars. So Greg Hildebrandt did lots of this artwork. And as you scroll through the bottom of the screen, they show couplets of good guys versus bad guys. And I was like, hey, those sound really interesting. Let's just kind of knock through some of these. So we have Boba Fett versus R2D2. I'm pretty sure this was just a couplet put together, but I'm like, hey, you know, let's see what we get. Intelligence. I don't think anyone's going to go back and forth with that one for R2D2, just given the fact that he pretty much has been there since episode 1. And he has never been mind wiped. He knows pretty much everything. He is the true hero of, oh man, pretty much the Clone Wars, the Rebels, and the Resistance. Fighting ability, yeah, this is going to be Boba Fett. As good as R2 is, he really isn't known for his fighting prowess. Same with strength. Yes, he's able to bump things over, but looking at what it is that he actually does, he's not a lifting droid, and I'm pretty sure if he tries to actually bump into Boba Fett, he's not going to knock him over. Same with speed. I went back and forth with this one. While they both have jetpacks, R2's normal speed isn't very quick. And if you're comparing jetpack to jetpack, I'd probably go with there's a higher degree of maneuverability for Boba Fett on a jetpack than what we have for the jets on R2. Invulnerability, again, looking at it's the armor. I don't think people are going to go back and forth with what a standard astromech has for body armor is anywhere near close to what we end up seeing with Boba Fett and his Mandalorian Beskar armor. Now durability, giving this one to R2. He's a droid. He's not really going to get tired. He doesn't have to worry about nourishment. He definitely does have an advantage in that aspect. Raw energy projection. Boba Fett, if anything else, they both do have flamethrowers. They both do have blasting implements, but only one is a rocket launcher. Versatility, I'm going to give this one to R2. Look at everything R2's done throughout all of his appearances, especially throughout all the time he's done in the movies. He has the great level of interface. He's able to attack, whether it's the use of the lightning prod, the flamethrower, the fact that he can fly, interface with everything, work with holograms. He definitely does have a huge amount of abilities that he actually has to him. And finally, of course, there's X Factor. From the moment he survived the attack on the Naboo starfighter in episode 1, he's been through it all. He's seen it all. He's done it all. He's even been a receptacle for a lightsaber. He has defeated Salacious Crumb. He's done a lot of just fantastic and amazing things. Whether it's had he not been able to stop a trash compactor, the Death Star would have survived episode 4. Just the amount of work that R2 has done is just absolutely incredible. But I still do think if you were to actually have a battle between R2 and Boba Fett, Boba Fett's going to destroy the droid. I mean, he's not going to think twice about it. I think R2's going to give him a run for his money because, oh, it's just an astromech droid. And then as things progress, okay, this astromech has got some experience, knows what's going on. And as always, this is just, one of the first fights I'm going to do based upon an advertisement thing that Oreo has done. Again, the artwork done by Craig Hildebrandt.